Even as the government calls for austerity measures and curbing wastage of public funds, recurrent expenditure is still on the rise in the public sector. According to the Controller of Budget report, the national government spent 123 billion shillings on salaries alone, which is nearly half of its recurrent expenditure for the last 6 months of this financial year. The report also reveals that various ministries, departments and agencies spent another 2.5 billion shillings on domestic travel, 1.5 billion shillings on foreign travel, and 1.7 billion shillings on hospitality during the same period. On hospitality alone, State House spent 627 million shillings on state receptions, garden parties, beverages, gift and other hospitality supplies in just 6 months of this financial year. This raises the question on whether the government will be able to curb wastage on public resources and direct the funds to ongoing development projects in the country. The State Department for Infrastructure spent 2.5 billion shillings to build roads for the first half of the year. The Controller of Budget report shows that only 166.2 billion shillings was used on development projects. The highest spending on foreign travel was by Foreign Affairs at 732.5 million shillings, followed by sports, culture and arts at 320.2 million shillings and the presidency at 111.2 million shillings. Kenyans last year took to social media to question the president's foreign trips, which had been eating into the budget, but State House came out to clarify that the trips by the president brought in more goodies for Kenya to boost her development agenda than was being spent to finance them. The report by the Controller of Budget further shows that 430 million shillings went to operations, 40.7 million to utilities, supplies and services, 33.7 million shillings to new office, furniture and general equipment, 32.1 million shillings on communication, supplies and services, and 29.8 million shillings on staff insurance policies. The figure also shows that MPs had the highest expenditure on domestic travel at 865 million shillings, accounting for 34% of the combined domestic travel expenditure by all government ministries, departments and agencies. The State Department of Agriculture spent 3.3 billion shillings on development programs, including 1.6 billion shillings on operations and 19 million shillings on grants to small businesses, cooperatives and self-employed. Caroline Kago for Business Insights.